Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MTG Bulk Mythic YouTube channel. We're continuing our series of that set booster box that I opened up. So this is video 2 of 3. Stay tuned for an announcement on another giveaway and how to enter that at the end of this video. Alright, so we're looking at the next 10 packs that came out of that box. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get cracking. So I don't know who else is watching. Just got done with the watching the grand finals today. To be honest, I stopped watching after Autumn Burchett was eliminated because they were the last non-Omnath player to be in the top 8, and after that it was mirrors for the rest of the time. Omnath won. Congratulations. However, I was excited to see some Gruul decks in there, and of course Seth Manfield coming in with that Dimir Rogues list, trying to metagame that. So here are our rares. We have Tarbrock's Hope's Demise, 3 mana 2/2 flying Demon Cleric. It has lifelink as long as there's 5 or more +1/+1 counters on it, and then to put +1/+1 counters on it, it says whenever another token creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Tarbrock's. If that creature was a cleric, you may draw a card, and if you do so, also lose 1 life. So probably pretty good in cleric sacrifice theme. See, you know, for those casual players, what that's going to do. Maybe when they ban Omnath on Monday, we'll find out if it's even better. Alright, Skyclave Shade is a 2 mana 3/1 with kicker for 3, cannot be blocked, and then if it was kicked, it enters with 2 +1/+1 counters and has landfall. If it's in your graveyard and it's your turn, you may cast it from your graveyard this turn. So it has a little bit of recursion as well. And then we got that Drake token. Alright, so 2 rares in our first pack. Not a bad start as these set boosters go. Still haven't seen a signature art card out of this box yet. I don't know if I missed one yesterday. I wasn't paying attention or what. To be honest, I haven't gone back and looked at the art cards there. So coming back through here, the quote connected commons. Don't know how a lot of them are connected. Some of them seem pretty vague. But we do start with a rare Needle Verge Pathway with the white pathway on the back side. Alright, always a win there. I'm excited about these pathways. Swarm Scrambler as our token rare here. 1 mana 0/0 enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. And then you can pay 1 tap, put a +1/+1 counter on the Swarm Shambler. Alright, and then we have our foil utility knife and a copy. Alright, shout out to TC's Rockets. If you're looking for some of the insect tokens, you plan on playing that Swarm Shambler, they do have some custom tokens at their shop. Check them out online. They also have singles and sealed product for you to order and or pick up in store. Moving right along here, and speak of the devil and he shall appear. Look at that, there's an insect token right there for our Swarm Scrambler. We'll get to that here in a minute. Art card planes. Looking at these commons here, very interesting. Tangled Flora Hadron. Might do some things in some formats. I mean, it's a 1/1 for 2 that taps out a green, or if you don't have that 2 mana yet, it's a tap land. So you either get a body and mana production or a tap land. I mean, it seems like a decent little trade-off there. And here is the rare Ondu Inversion. Destroy all non-land permanents for 8 mana. That's 6 generic mana and 2 white. Or on the back side, you have enters the battlefield tapped. Ondu Sky Runes to produce 1 white mana. And a foil Spoils of Adventure. This looks like a very interesting card. 6 mana, 4 generic, white and a blue. instant. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party, so the least it can cost is a white and a blue if you have all 4 of those subtypes on creatures you control. And then you gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. Don't know how much it's worth it, but we'll find out. And here's the learn to play, and then there's that 1/1 insect creature token. Go ahead and move our rare over here where it belongs and keep on going. So I wasn't too excited about that first box. Looks like we got a set list card here. We'll get to that at the end. Foil planes this time. Very nice. But this second, third seems to be doing us quite a bit better. Alright. Nothing too exciting there. We get to our rare here is the Master of Winds. Sphinx, 2 generic mana and 2 blue for a 1/4 flying Sphinx. When it enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards and then discard a card. So a little bit better loot. A 2 for 1 there on the loot. And then whenever you cast an instance or sorcery or even a wizard spell, you may have Master of Winds base power and toughness become 4/1 or 1/4. So you can flip-flop those back and forth at your will. And then a foil Highborn Vampire. And here is Skred. Iconic from Skred Red in the non-rotating legacy formats. Skred deals damage to target creature equal to the number of snow permanents you control, because snow basic lands are strictly better than other basic lands. We'll set that one right there. And we're coming up with another list card, it looks like. So we'll see what we have there. Royal Eruption, I'll tell you what, play mono red in standard. Best of 1 on Arena. Really enjoying this card. It gets rid of a lot of those pesky rogues really well, and those mill crabs as well. And of course anything smaller than that is. And then our rare here is River Glide Pathway. This is the full extended art, so it can come in as Lava Glide Pathway as well. So an untapped red source or blue source. Very nice. Foil turntable aesthetic. And then our list card here is Yavimaya Scion. Protection from artifacts. 5 mana 4/4. Ooh. Lets you just kind of know what good was back in the day. 5 mana 4/4. Not too bad. Protection from artifacts. Very interesting. I don't know. Maybe if you're playing against Affinity and you just need a creature that'll punch through. Well, look at that right there. Another list card. We got a whole stack of list cards today. Ruin Crab. That guy right there dies to Royal Eruption. Just so you know. Alright. Our rare here, Kerrigan Intimidator, another key player in that mono red deck that you can play in standard. Super aggressive. Can even get a blocker out of the way with one of its activated abilities, or pump itself, or give another warrior trample. In the mono red, this last one basically only gives itself trample. There aren't too many warriors in that deck, but you know it's good enough. 3 power, beat down for 2. And then we have Concerted Defense, Counterspell, and Lashweed Lurker, uncommon from Shadows over Innistrad, or Eldritch Moon. Eldritch Moon, yeah, the second one. So another one of the uncommon colorless Eldrazi cards. Not super exciting. I probably gave away a whole stack of those a long time ago when I was getting rid of bulk, but it's in there. All right, moving on. You know what they say, you got to keep it moving. Not a whole lot going on. I do like that alternate art on the Canyon Jerboa. It is the best mouse. I might find an alternate artist to paint Potato on there from the kids show my daughter watches. Alright, and on to the real stuff, the rare. Zagras, Thief of Heartbeats, Vampire Rogue, 6 mana, it's black and red, and 4 generic. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. Luckily in red, there are a lot of, if you want to go the aggro route, goblins of all the different sub-creature types. So you can really bring the cost of this down to 4/4 flying. And then whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a planeswalker, destroy that planeswalker. So that's planeswalker death touch that you've seen on things like Hooded Blightfang and stuff like that, and other ways to just kind of get rid of those planeswalkers that are plaguing the meta, or were plaguing the meta. And we've got a foil alternate art Prowling Felidar. Not a great card, but casually seems like fun. I don't know if anybody's still playing like green white cats in Commander, but it's out there. And another one of those mini game cards. Again, continuing to collect those, see what mini games they have. I'll try some of them out and let you guys know what I think is fun. If you found some other ones and you think they're exciting in those mini games, let me know, because we're all trying to figure out what we can do while we're sitting in our houses all by ourselves. Card games in the US, or card stores in the US, still can't host games. So we're stuck with what we've got, right? Oh, totally missed it. There's one of the foil signed. It's the Jace of all. That's pretty sweet, actually. Hey, I like your signature there, Tyler Jacobson. We'll see what your card does here once Omnath goes away. And then we got Drawn of the Last Blood Chief, the second copy we've gotten out of this box, which is good. So I can put that in the Vampire collection that my wife's got. And then Celestial foil. Boom, Cat Beast token. We saw that when we cracked the pack. So let me know, guys, what you're thinking. Don't forget to follow the channel, like, subscribe, ring the bell, all those good things. If you appreciate it, please share the videos. Alright, here's a foil swamp. Like those foil lands. Anti-Cognition, a good spell there in that Rogue's Death that Seth Mansfield was playing earlier in the Grand Finals. And then our rare is actually a Mythic Seagate Stormcaller. 2 mana, 2/1 with a kicker of 5, so you can pay a grand total of 7 mana, 2 of which need to be blue. And it enters the battlefield. Copy the next instant or sorcery spell with converted mana cost 2 or less that you cast this turn when you cast it. If it was kicked, copy that spell twice instead. So I guess if you have plenty of mana, then you can get all kinds of copies. And a foil Royal Eruption. I like it. And then that Core Warrior. Another one of the custom tokens that TC's Rockets had made for this set. They have others from other sets, so don't forget to check them out. If you need tokens, if you need single cards, if you need sealed product. This isn't a sponsored video. They're just one of my go-tos here, and really appreciate doing business with them. So let's see what else we got. Last pack of this third. So while I'm going through this real quick, I did, alright, don't hate me for this, but I did purchase 2 of the Walking Dead Secret Layers. I don't play Magic the Gathering Online, which means I have 2 codes for Magic the Gathering Online to get copies of those cards. So if you would like to enter for the opportunity to receive one of those codes, I will give away one of those codes for this video. What you need to do is go to my Facebook page, the link's in the show notes, and like and comment on the post for this video, tagging a friend, and I will choose from those who will receive the code. Alright, I'm going to choose the one that I like the most just because I haven't figured out an RNG yet. I'll look up an RNG because for the second one, I'll give out the second one on the third video for this box. Alright, so that one will be random. This one will be the one that I like, but you need to follow the Facebook page and then like and tag a friend in the post for this video in order to be entered to receive that Magic the Gathering Online code for the Walking Dead Secret Lair. Rare in here is Linvala Shield of Seagate. I've seen this in a blue-white Flyers deck. It was actually pretty good. I think that deck's going to be up and coming once Omnath goes away. That's my bold prediction, that Omnath is getting banned. I'm just saying, It was literally all of the 2020 Grand Finals. They can't not ban that or ban something out of it. But Blue White Flyers might be an up and comer after that. And then Relic Robbery here for our second rare. Alright, it is a 3 mana, 2 colorless, and a red for a 2/2 Goblin Rogue with haste. When it deals combat damage to a player, that player creates a 0/1 colorless Goblin Construct Artifact Creature token. That's a lot of words. Alright, and it says this creature can't block, and at the beginning of your upkeep, it deals 1 damage to you. So they get a chump blocker that if they can't throw in front of something, it deals 1 damage to them. That's hilarious. And then a foil rare Inscription of Insights. That is a triple rare pack out of this last pack of this third of the box. Alright, outstanding. And then I got dinged with the double ad card, or I'm sorry, ad card with instructions on the back. So thank you, Wizards, for not even giving me a token. I really appreciate that. Again, don't forget to follow the channel, like, subscribe, go to my Facebook page if you're interested in one of those MTG online codes from the Walking Dead Secret Lair. You know, I said don't hate me for it. Alright, I'm a fan of Magic. I'm a super fan of The Walking Dead, which is why I purchased it. But I don't play Magic the Gathering online, so if you would like that code, go to my Facebook page, follow the page, like the post, comment tagging a friend, and then I will choose from those who gets that code from the comments that I like the best. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the last third.